Welcome, Mike the Bike here. This is my mission to the Chateau level in Sniper Elite 5, and this is my run on Authentic. I've done this many times on Sniper Elite Hard, and for this particular run now I've actually disabled the invasion of a Sniper Jaeger, purely and simply because that's a little bit too much at the moment. I will do a run with a Jaeger, but at the moment I'm going to concentrate on my Authentic run, getting all 3 objectives, killing nobody, and having no detection score. That's not easy, believe you me. Okay, so what you will need for this mission is lots and lots of patience. We're in the lower gardens, and we have 4 people, including this sniper in this tower, which you need to keep your eye on. Okay, this is our first target. Our other target is over that hedge, and we're going to take these people down and then progress inside the chateau. You have to keep your eye on that sniper. There he is. I'm going to take this guy down now. I'm going to be hidden by the rotunda. Right up from behind. Put this guy to sleep. There we go. Nice and quiet. No fuss, no drama. My advice to you, if you're attempting this on Authentic or any mission, is to hide bodies. We'll just pick up something inside here. They're going to come in useful later on. That might be as well, hopefully not. And now we're going to attempt our second target. Again, keeping our eye on that sniper. Now sometimes this guy goes and sits down or just walks around the lower gardens. We'll have to see. Okay, we're clear there so far. Let's take him out. Whoop, hang on. Back. If he sees you, then our detection score will be impaired. So let's just wait. As I said, you need lots of patience for this if you're doing it Authentic, and actually really enjoy the immersive experience that this gives you. Any fool can run around with an SMG, but to do this is a lot more rewarding. I'm going to do this way. Like I said, I'm going to be going for all 3 objectives. Okay, he's gone down there. So I'm going to leave him alone for now. Okay, now we're going to sort out this sniper in this tower. Bit of a glitch there. We're going to go in through the front door, take this sniper out and collect the first of our 3 statuettes.
Irgendwann bin ich da auch mal.
Deine Eltern sind nicht reich genug.
Ich brauche nur den Kampf. Eine Feuerkraft, um zu zeigen, was in mir steckt.
On this mission I do aim to be killing nobody and to keep my detection score to 0 as well. I can tell you that's pretty hard, but we'll give it a go. Try and get them from behind so you get a nice clean hit. Pick up what you have to. Now I'm going to get downstairs and take out the one guy that's going to get in the way of me getting downstairs. So let's just backtrack ourselves a little bit here. There are 4 people in this courtyard. There's our target. There's a guy walking that way there. And there's a guy over there about 2 o'clock in the pagoda. We have to watch which way he's facing. Let's just have a quick look. Otherwise he will see you. He's facing towards us at the moment. There's the other guy. He's going away. Okay, he's turned. Take this guy out quickly. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to carry him and place him back inside that tower. So my... There we go. Let's just take him upstairs. go. Hopefully we don't get caught. This is why I should have taken the other guy out earlier on. Doesn't seem to be around. I'm in luck. I'm in luck. There we go. Okay. Down the stairs. This is the route that I take now for this particular level. I've done this quite a few times. I think I've killed off over 200 invaders on this particular level. I seem to play this level because it reminds me of the old Thief the Dark Project games, which I used to play back in the 90s, which is where I got my level of stealth from. And breaking into mansions and castles and nicking stuff and getting out. Great experience, and this is very, very similar to that. They must have paid a little bit of attention to that series because it's very similar in some places, as you'll hear later on, with lots of footsteps and stuff, but so I'm used to it. But yeah, okay, so we're making our way through the lower gardens now, and I'm going to enter the chateau through the kitchen. A little bit of jogging here. I must stress the most important thing I can say about this kind of thing is you have to be patient and do not resist the temptation to run everywhere. In fact, resist the temptation to run everywhere because it will be your undoing. You're just going to get caught all the time, and it'll just be a waste of time. So just take it easy. There's no rush. Now then, we're in the chateau. We're going up the back stairs. We're going to dispose of a couple of guards here. We're going to knock them out. Okay, got to wait for him to do his run. Okay, he should be appearing in a second. A cup of tea. I am English after all. Okay. We'll just wait for him to appear and then we'll take him out nice and quietly. Footsteps, 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 footsteps. This is how you determine if you play against an invader as to where that invader is, especially if you're playing on authentic. It's not so bad when you got the focus on, but if you're playing on authentic, then sound is your friend. You need to distinguish between the guard's footsteps and a Jaeger's footsteps, and they are quite different. Sound is very, very important here. Okay, here comes our mark. There's the sound of footsteps on carpet. The distinct difference between footsteps on stone, wooden, and on carpet. I didn't see him there. Right, we're going to take him downstairs and stash him in one of these conveniently placed boxes. And then I'm going to go for the guard in the corridor, who I just about saw. Okay, here we go. Say goodnight. Now we can wait for him in here if he comes back. We could do that. But I'll position myself just about in this doorway here. I can see where he is. So he's going to patrol this corridor, and he's going to go into the room I want to be in and look through the bay window for a while. So he's going to turn around now and come back this way. Okay, here he comes. He's going to walk past me and head into the room. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait. I could do this. I'm going to wait for him, I think. because the last time I did this it was hit and miss and I almost got caught. Here we go. Okay. Again, you can hear the footsteps and determine how far he is away. And I can still see him through here. If you're going to go for the pacify route, then you need to be squarely behind them, I think. That way you make sure of a good, clean takedown. Okay, let's just stash the body in this crate. No one's going to find him, no one's going to miss him. For all intents and purposes, he's walked off the job. Now we're going to go for the second of our statuettes, which is in one of these rooms here. Second room to the right, if I'm not mistaken. Again, keep listening. I believe that's upstairs. Always cover your six. There's our second statuette. Now we need to head back upstairs. Again, looking, listening, taking our time, no rush, no drama, no fuss. This is where this game comes into its own. Okay. Again, try to resist the temptation to run everywhere because people will hear you and they will come looking. It kind of defeats the object in my opinion. So let's just keep it nice and simple. There's our next target. So, I mean, if you weren't doing this on authentic and wanting to do a purely stealth, then of course you just shoot him from here and that's it. But as we're not doing that, it doesn't matter. So we're going to wait. He's either going to walk past us or go into one of the bay windows and have a look around. We'll just wait and see what he chooses to do. Sip of tea. Have to do this with a cup of tea. Okay, he's on his way now. Here we go. Where are you going to go? Yep, you're going to go for that window. Okie dokie. Again, get round behind them, ensuring a nice clean kill. Or clean takedown, not kill. We're not killing anybody. We can leave that guy here because no one else comes up here, so that body's not going to get found. Okay, our next target is this is the attic. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I am going to pick him up actually, just because I've had body discovered, but I thought, hang on, well, how did that happen? So let me just do this, because no one comes into the attic room. So let me just do this, just to ensure that this isn't the body that's getting discovered, because there seems to be a body astray somewhere. Let's put this one down here, out of the way. There you go. Again, resisting the temptation to run. Wooden floorboards make a lot of noise. Okay, we're heading into the office now via the attic drop down. Once again, resist the temptation to run. People above you, people not above you, people around you and below you will hear you and they will come looking, and you don't want that. So let's just stay crouched, stay calm, be patient. Okay, now then, there are 3 ways out of this room. You could go through that door, or you could go through that window, or take the route you came in by, which is what I normally do, and go back up through the attic. But there are 3 ways out. I only learnt this recently about getting back up through the attic. I didn't realise there was a scalable wall there till somebody pointed out to me, which makes things a little bit easier. But there are 3 options when you're in that room to get out. Okay, so now we're going to go for our 3rd and final statuette, which is in a little room just off this corridor.
Was denkt sich Kummler, die Gebrüder Lauder so zu behandeln? Mal sehen, was der Emporkömmling sagt, wenn wir ihn aus dem Geschäft rausnehmen.
Brutal. See, I was lucky there. I didn't wait, and okay. I didn't expect it to turn so quickly, which is why she was looking to the room first. Anyway, no drama. We did it. No worries.
Vielleicht können wir uns einen besseren Posten kaufen. Nicht mehr unter Kummler. Vielleicht auf Guernsey.
And there's the first object. Well, the second objective. Now we're going to kill Mr. Kummler. Again. Let's just keep it quiet. To all intents and purposes, it's business as usual. There are no alarms been tripped. I've got no detections. And nobody knows I'm here. Now this office is a bit tricky. I don't know where he is. So let me just look here. There you are. Now then, I have tried doing this, going through that doorway and creeping up behind it, but more often than not I get seen. So I'm just going to wait for him to move and walk across that hallway. And I'm going to take him out from behind as he goes to the right. Okay. Yeah. Here he comes. It's knowing when to move and when to stop to stay put. Okay. Oh, he's doing that. Again. This is a bit risky, but I can manage to pull it off. Which way are you going to go? Nah.
Lasst uns das gut
Okay, well that killed a bit of time while I waited for Kummer to finish his spiel. And we're going to wait.
Eine fantastische Idee.
This is our last objective.
Na? Wunderbar.
Was machen wir mit dir, Becker?
Yes, Becca, what to do with you? How about send you to the Eastern Front, where you can enjoy the delights of Stalingrad? Good night, Mr. Kumler. Okay, and there's our 3 objectives. We have our 3 statues, we've killed Mr. Kumler, and we have our office documents in our possession. And we're now going to enter the last phase of this, which is decidedly tricky. On authentic, that is. If you're playing normally, then you just shoot your way out from afar using your sniper rifle, but we can't do that. Well, we could, but I'm not going to. It will ruin all the fun. Okay, so we'll make our way across this balustrade now, hugging the wall. And going back down this alleyway, through this attic space, following the route we came in. Okay, so no detections, no alarms, not been discovered, fulfilled all my objectives. Now to get out without being seen. Okay, so we choose this door here. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. There was a guy over there manning the machine gun, but he's okay, don't worry about him just yet. The guy you want to really think about is patrolling the lower gardens down there to our left. That's where the problem lies. I need to identify where he is, because I got caught there before and I had to kill him. I don't want to kill anybody, so I'm going to wait until he appears at this doorway. And there he is. There he is. Right, I could do this now. In fact, I will. I will. I'm going to take this route. Where'd you go? A little bit risky because you could risk getting seen from people on. Right, we'll take out the machine gunner. Nice and quiet. Down you go. Down you go. Okay. Again, keeping our eye on here, because he's still around, but he's further up toward the entrance. He's not going to really be any threat to us down here at the moment. We can get away without alerting him, or indeed killing him, or taking him out. Okay. Now is where it gets tricky. We have our fountain. We have our hill. I'm going to try something different here. So this guy here, he will circle all the way around, hugging the wall there, the perimeter, which is the route we're going to take. What we need to be mindful of are these two guys here. So I'm going to try something a little bit different now, because I noticed something last time I did this, that, here we go, just going to see where he goes. Right, okay. He's now going to walk up to that grass, about there. Where are you? I believe. Where are you? The trick is now you've got three guys. You've got the guy patrolling the perimeter, and he's following the route we need to take. You've got these two guys by the fountain. These are the problems. These are the two problems. Now, So, okay, these are the two guys. Now, the guy on the right will start to make his way around the fountain. Now, normally, when he gets to those block of bricks there and sacks, I've thrown a bottle and tried to draw him over. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's a bit risky. So what I'm going to try now is something a bit different. Let him come round, and I'm going to hopefully try and take him down. Let's just wait a minute. You might oblige me by coming straight into the grass. Oh, okay. Okay. Brilliant. Oh, I didn't. Ah, good. Okay, that's the way to do that then. By the time we got to that big block of bricks there, I tried to lure him out into the grass, but he comes of his own accord. So, okay, if you do that, then that'll be fine. Okay, that's all good. Now, the next phase of this is to get along the perimeter. Watch that guy there, what he's doing. You need to watch closely what he's doing, because you'll see. Okay, he's turned around. Okay, we need to hug this perimeter now all the way around, keeping our eye on him. Yeah, we're okay. I have crawled up here before now, but there's no need to do that. Just take it easy. Running definitely attracts attention, so you need to be really, really careful. And on authentic, you don't get any indication that he's seen you, so you need to keep your eye there. Okay. There we go. Our other guy's not reached that yet. Our other guy's fine. I like to get to these two benches. We're almost home. Almost home. Okay. Now there's our other guy, the guard patrolling there. He's no longer a threat. We're right behind him. He's not going to see us. This is the guy you want to keep your eye on. This guy here. So he's okay. The other guy's up there. Okay, he's turned away. Okay, again, resist the temptation to run. People running, they will catch you, and you can see it, and it's a recipe for disaster. I get to this bit of shadow here. Another look, and the trees are now obscuring his vision, so we're home dry and free. And there you have it. Okay, that's how I do this mission. It took a long time to work that route out and perfect it and get to know it and deal with all the obstacles that it presents to you. But yeah, I think that's it's a great level, and I say it's hugely enjoyable. And I hope you learned something. There we go. Let's look at our stats. That's what I like to see. And our stats are no detection score, only one body discovered, and only one kill, which will be Cumler. That's okay, that's pretty good. I'm quite pleased with that. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you learned something, and give it a go yourself and see what you can make of it. Try it on Sniper Elite Hard or whatever, and get used to the route. Half of the battle is knowing where you're going and what you're going to do. So you don't have to do all three objectives if you don't want to. Just get the document. I did that for quite a long time. Just got the documents and made my way out, and I think it's a good mission. I really enjoy it, and I hope you learnt something, and yeah, give it a go, see what you think. Thanks for looking, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.